Well, throughout Watauga County, fire departments and residents have been dealing with landslides, and a homeowner there says one almost took his life. Michael Cho joins us with that man's story.
This is the home of Joe Sherwood, and as we can see, the foundation of his home is actually scattered all across his lawn. We can see his car there into this culvert, and there was a mudslide back here, and it actually moved his house 10 feet to the west and about 10 to 20 feet south.
Where that mudslide started, right there.
Joe Sherwood's son, Jonathan, shows where the water and land came rushing down into the back end of the Vilas home built in the 1950s. And if it wasn't for him, Sherwood says, he may not be alive today.
It was that piano had come from the other room, pinned me for about 3 hours.
The slide pushed Sherwood's home off of its foundation, sending a piano straight towards him.
He came down to check on me, and I hollered at him, he hollered at me, and he knew I was alive.
Loose rock and dirt are a common sight around Watauga County. Multiple roads and bridges have been washed out like these near Vilas and Zionville. Dealing with landslides themselves, the Cove Creek Volunteer Fire Department,
where that whole side of the hill gave way,
whose crews helped get Sherwood to safety during the storm, had their power knocked out by a slide Friday. Fire Chief Steve Marks says they're staying vigilant and adds landslides and roads giving out could continue to happen.
Every day is a new day. The roads change, the riverbank changes. Folks who originally thought, hey, I can stick it out for 2 or 3 days without power and without cell service, now that we're on day 7, are becoming really despondent. And so that entire dynamic is changing.
And while his car is leaning against his scattered foundation and his home is a loss, Sherwood says he is thankful for those that helped keep him alive.
I thanked them as they was hauling me out on a stretcher. I said, you'll never know how much I appreciate what you've done.
Joe also told me that he is planning on rebuilding on his property. However, he does want to build it a little bit smaller and maybe a little closer to the road. So for now, reporting in Vilas, I'm Micah Cho for WCNC Charlotte.